Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be testing out the Uniflame Classic 4-burner griddle gas grill. It's a bit of a mouthful, that one. The price that we got this for was £322. Asda's been selling it for £379, but they have been dropping the price down, so please bear that in mind. The price has been fluctuating. We've known it go down to £302. It's capable of cooking 43 burgers at one time. We've got a 1940s event coming up, and we're going to be setting this up. Once it's set up, we're just going to be doing a little bit of grilling on it. We may even have a go at trying to do a bit of a breakfast on it, just to see what it's like. It's basically a solid metal plate with the burners underneath. It comes in a box. You've got to pretty much build it yourself. So let's have a look at the box when we get it open, and then we'll get some cooking done once we've built it. So there's the box, everyone. It comes in a big massive box. You need 2 people to lift it, so don't try lifting it yourself. There's a bit of the information on it. Let's have a look, see if you can get it there. So there's a bit of the information, and obviously you can see that's the picture. That's what it's supposed to look like when it's all set up. Looks quite nice. So hopefully you'll get some hammer, this one. It comes obviously with all that stuff there. Like I say, you have to build it yourself. So hopefully we'll not have to ring my dad. We'll not have to phone Nicola's dad up to come and give us a hand. So we'll start getting out the box in a minute, and then you can see what it looks like. So we just open the box. That's how it looks like at the minute. Looks like most of it's already pre-set. Obviously the gas connectors will already be there. You won't be able to mess about with them, they're already done. So we've just pulled the sides down on the box. As you can see, it's quite massive, or as we say, it's mahoosive. So I've just opened the box up, and there's a big massive poster that's showing you what you can do. So you can do 21 chicken breasts, 21, obviously you can read it all yourself. 43 eggs, that'll be interesting to try and test. 60 sausages, 46 strips of bacon. Look at that bacon, it's like smoky streaked bacon. 17 T-bone steaks. I think you can get more than that. I wish you could get 17 T-bone steaks on it. So there you have it, everyone. That's showing you what it's capable of doing. Hopefully we'll be able to get this put through the test. So we've just took the metal plate off. You need 2 of you to lift it off, purely because it's too heavy. As you can see, it's got the 4 burners on it, and one decent one. It's got the big massive sides to it, and then also there's a bit more information about it on there. We've just moved that plate out of the way because it's absolutely really heavy. You need 2 of you. We reckon that the legs just fold down. You should be able to do this nice and easy yourself. You even get with it a little DIY toolbox, so you don't need any spanners, screwdrivers, everything's with it. You also get the wheels with it. But we'll get everything set up, and we'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. But as you can see, it's absolutely massive. So it's all set up now. It's took about 20 minutes to put it together. Nice and easy. Knobs just pop on. We just put some extra wheels on it, which comes in the kit, and you can see it's quite a massive griddle plate. So they said you can do all them eggs on it, so we're going to give this one a go. So over the next few days we're going to be testing it out. We'll get some burgers and some eggs, and we'll start cooking on it. We'll wash it down with a bit of hot soapy water first, just to stop things from sticking, and then we'll oil it up, salt it up, and then it'll be ready for cooking. Welcome everyone. We're going to be testing out the Uniflame Classic barbecue grill. We're going to try and do what it says on the tin. So it says on the tin that it will do 60 sausages and 46 bacon strips. Now we've got this griddle plate already set up. We're in an event at the minute. What we've done is we've had to slice the sausages into half, so that just gives you a bit of a guideline on what it can do. We'll test the heat as well, see what the temperature is. We've been using this yesterday and we've noticed there is a variation in temperature, but what we'll do is we'll get the infrared electronic probe out, and we'll be able to tell you how hot it is on both sides. It's supposed to be even heat. I don't think it is. Like I say, we did test it yesterday. It's not very even, but it works fine in cooking food. But let's just get some sausages on and let's see whether or not it will cook the amount it says on the tin. So I'm just going to put a bit of oil onto it, and then we're just going to clean it off with a bit of blue roll. We've obviously sanitized this up and cleaned it all up. I say we did use it yesterday, just to make sure that it was working all right. Now it says it will do 60 sausages. So let's just see whether or not it will do 60 sausages. We've had to slice them in half, obviously, to make sure that they're cooked. When you're doing events, you need to make sure all the food's cooked. We tend to pre-cook it and then just warm it up and make sure it's hot enough. Now this is on full blast at the minute, so we've got one going on. I'll go tell you where we're up to in a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're already up to 8 now, and these are sliced in half. I don't know if you can see, but I'll just show you they're already sliced done. So it is actually a whole sausage, just that we've sliced them in half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 we're up to. What we'll do is we'll see how many sausages we can get on, and then we'll see how many. It says bacon rashers, but not a lot of people buy bacon rashers, and they definitely don't put 46 on. It's just standard bacon, so we'll see how many we get on as a standard bacon. What I'll do is I'm just going to keep putting them on a bit. Our event's starting in roughly about 5 or 10 minutes, so we'll get these done. So like I say, these are sliced in half just to make sure they're cooked, and then we'll just warm them up. We'll use the electronic probe on them and see what temperature they're reading, and then once we've done that, we'll then show you what temperature it's reading, whether or not it's an even temperature. It may not do. It may not be, as we tested it yesterday. It has gone a bit coloured, which I'll show you that in a couple of minutes or so. That's purely because it seems to be hotter at one side than it is at the other. So I don't know where we're up to now, but I shall have a quick. So we're about halfway through on the griddle plate, and we've already got on. Nicola might come and count them up for us, just to see how many we're up to, Nicola, on this half one. As you can see, they keep going on. How many were?
Count now.
You've lost count now. Not very good at this, are we?
Up to here.
So we're on 48, are we? And don't forget, these are sliced in half. So what's that one up to now, boss?
Isn't it?
57. So it says it'll cook 60.
That's 60.
That's 60 now. 61.
66.
66.
67.
67. Plus it would do some more down there, wouldn't it? So let's just show you everyone. So let me just flick the camera around. Once I can get it flicked round. Modern technology. So what did we get to, Nicola?
67.
So we got to 67 sausages on it, and there's still a bit more. Don't forget, these are halves. So you could probably do 67, maybe 100.
Probably do 100 sausages.
You probably do 100 sausages on this quite comfortably. So we just, so you can see, we're actually sealing them off now. We'll make sure they're hot enough, but there is still gaps. So there's a little bit of gap down there, a little bit of gap down there, and then there's quite a bit of gap down there, and you could probably get 2, 4, maybe another 10 down there. So we'll say this will do 100 sausages easy, no problems. So what we'll do is let's get the probe out, and we'll see what temperature it's reading on the griddle plate on one side, and then we'll check it, and we'll check that side where Nicola's just flicking them sausages, and let's see what temperature that's reading at the minute. So this is obviously a normal, just to test, show you what it is. So this is just a normal probe. It's reading 29 point, well, you can see the temperature is fluctuating. So this is using infrared. So what we're going to do is let's just try it on the bit with no sausages on. That's what temperature it's reading. 290 to, it's averaging about 290 degrees. So in the middle, it's averaging, let's get it on the sausages, that's reading about, that's going up sporadic. So that's not, so it's roughly about 120. So it's not as hot at this side as what it is over that far side. What we'll do is we'll take these sausages off, and then let's try and get some bacon cooked. But there's quite a bit of room left on it. So it is doing almost what it says. Now we're not going to test it for the eggs, purely because we ain't got the time to be cooking 60 eggs.
Well, we're not wasting it.
And we won't want to waste food. And on the pamphlet that you get, the big poster, it says that it can cook 17 T-bones. Now, if you can afford to buy 17 T-bones and cook them on one of these plates, please send me 17 T-bones through, and I'll get it tested for you. Right, so we're going to be testing the bacon now. It says it will do 46 bacon strips.
So that's like American, that's like streaky bacon.
Yeah, streaky bacon style. But we're just using normal bacon that you would get from the butchers. So as you can see, the bacon, we call them bacon rashers. So let's see how many we can get on. And it doesn't take long, this bacon, to cook. And this is nice, proper bacon. You won't necessarily be putting bacon rashers on. So let's just get as many on as we can. I'm not going to overlap them too much, because some people overlap them because they will sprint a little bit when they're going on. So this pretty much Uniframe classic barbecue griddle was reduced. It's been roughly about £379 from Asda, but they do have promotions on sometimes where it drops down a bit in price. Yeah, it's all, you can't collect it because they've started discontinuing on the barbecue stock. So it's got to be ordered online. So we're already, I'm going to say, near enough halfway there on the bacon. And we've got on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, what up to? 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Do you want to take over, Nicola, on bacon? Yeah, so she's allowed to take over on that one. I'm just going to show you what it looks like when it's on. Yeah, so there's 41 pieces of bacon there on, and it says it will do 46 bacon rashers. So that's the thin American style bacon.
So it'll do a lot more than that.
Yeah, so it will cook more, won't it?
Yeah, I think that's just the rough. They wouldn't want to make themselves look plonkers.
Yeah, obviously what, Nicholas, you've just heard what she's just said. They've probably underestimated, so they don't look plonkers. What's the word, plonkers? So yeah, so
well,
let's...
they're lying otherwise, aren't they, if you can't?
Yeah, if you can't do it. So yes, this bit of kit is definitely worth it. Let's just see what the temperature's reading in the middle, again. It might be able to, can we get this to set? It's scanning, isn't it? Scan and hold. So this is reading about 184 on that bit.
On it, you'll know how to.
I don't think they want to put the bums on it though. So it's definitely cooler at this side. As you can see, I don't know if you can see while the bacon's cooking. And you can see when we've used.
It cools it as soon as you put something cold on it.
So yeah, so let's just zoom in a little bit. You can see the difference in colour there on the griddle plate, right there. So this is one we used yesterday against the colour on this side, right there.
A lot of it will come back off, but you'll never get it. You'll never
yeah, but
get
you
it
can
back.
tell the difference between the heat.
Oh,
where it's hotter. You can see that the bacon's colouring nicely. We'll make sure this is all cooked. We'll get this into the bain-marie. So yes, so this Uniflame classic barbecue griddle style plate is definitely worth investing if you've got a lot of family and you want to do bigger barbecues.
You won't be able to cook it really all at once. It's all ready at the same time.
Yeah, a lot of people when they're doing barbecues, and we do it at home, and I think everyone else does. You get your barbecue out, you put your food on. What you do, you go into the kitchen, you put the oven on, and the oven then is keeping your food warm once it's cooked. Now, because this has got a hot spot, what I mean by that, it's hotter at one side than it is the other. It's ideal to be able to cook. You know, you can cook your food and keep it warm on the other side. Now, the flames that we've got them on, we've got them all on maximum, purely because we need it on maximum. It does use quite a bit of gas, so don't be fooled on the gas. Make sure you got...
This side is hotter because it's got like a ring where they're just strips. Where this side, where main power one is a ring.
Yeah, so like Nicola just explained that to you.
Can you move, please?
Yeah, so I'm getting moved out of the way. So this is definitely worth investing on. This is just a short demonstration to show you what it can do. Let's turn around now, let's just show you against the picture on what it is. So it's obviously a 4 propane gas griddle plate. The make is Uniflame. It says it'll do 43 eggs. No doubt it probably will do, depending on the size of the eggs. So it'll do 21 fish fillets, 21 chicken breasts, which I think it will do more. So that's your bacon strips that it said. And then there's your T-bones, 17 T-bone steaks. It says it will cook, but it's nice to be able to have that money to be able to do that.
Burgers we can't do with that one because our burgers are bigger.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to try on the burgers. Obviously these must be household standard size burgers. Our burgers are a little bit bigger, but if we get chance and we end up cooking like 20 burgers, we'll try and get that. I can't guarantee it, we'll try and cook 20, so it will give you an idea on how many burgers it will actually do. Only thing I'm quite curious about is who cooks sprouts on a barbecue or a griddle plate. Not my cup of tea. So that's a bit of the information on it. So it's definitely worth investing if you get chance. Thank you for watching this. We are going to be testing another electric barbecue style out. It's only based for 2 people. Can you remember what the costs were on that one, Nicola? Like that blow pump?
Oh, my little thing that I used just for us.
Yeah.
50 quid, I think.
So the other one was £50. It's an electric one. We'll test that one and we'll show you what that one's like. It's probably ideal if you're going camping, you've got a bit of electric and you can use that. So that's it. So let's just go back to this. So you can see now the difference. So that's obviously hotter side there because it's coloured the bacon quite quick. You can see on this side it has coloured it a little bit, but not too much. They're both exactly on the same flames, just to show you that I'm not trying to scam you.
When we take it apart to clean it, then obviously when we took the plate off, we'll show them.
Yeah, we'll show you what.
We'll show you underneath.
Yeah, we'll show you what it's like. But thank you for watching this. We'll get that when it's cleaned up later. We'll get that took off. We'll show you what it's like. But it's definitely worth a buy. Nicola's just cleaned the Uniflame up. Let's just flip it upside down and show you the reason why we think it's hotter at one side than it is at the other. So this is the plate being turned over. As you can see, that this is the left hand side. Let me just show you. So that's the left hand side. Over there's the right hand side. There's a difference. That's one that had the most amount of heat, if you can remember. Obviously that one was a bit cooler, that side. So when we've just turned it upside down, you can see there's like a semi half round plate, sorry, burner. Then you've got another single burner, then you've got another single burner, and another single burner. If you've just noticed, the 2 single burners there have got a metal plate underneath it. That's probably the reason why it was hotter at that side than it was at the other side, purely because it's keeping the heat underneath. So that's something to bear in mind. That's the reason why it does that. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you get one, put it to use, and don't forget my T-bones. Thank you very much for watching.